corruption they all side for the man get irrational self. Now work and the brother no one give account of what they do.
Not also it they be again. Not so like the way the government they hide for do anything. Now the people they want for know what they happen at the government and they eager for take part in national activity. The government of Salon forbid the people government and they're not for afraid for opening gates to the people. Thomas, you don't hear about OGP, open government partnership?
No, now OGI I don't hear about open government initiative.
Well, now OGI gets for implement OGP na Salon, but now the Salon government they come na the country for can help them for govern better one and make sure say transparency, accountability, integrity they all side per governance.
Who side the cycle na they eat grass.
Left now talk day. It don't tell let the people they know how much the government they give for run the ministry, department and agency. People they for know how the contractor then they manage the budget money where the government they give for benefits the people for maintain and report any kishi to police and anti-corruption.
So you want let me go ask me brigadier how much government they give for run 34 hospital?
We realize say open government partnership OGP the benefit to country must tell me.
Whose benefits?
1. Unity na rank. 63 and a better pass 1. 63 country and 63 civil society worldwide don't come together under OGP.
And that's going to make we national OGP go stronger because they don't join in and commit for help with government, for provide we with modern tools and expertise for implement with national agenda. For example, agenda for prosperity.
Santigi, take the letter also. Go get the councillor or the chief and Yabon Pose. Tell them say the government of Salon don't bring our OGP in the country and then get one very important meeting for go talk about OGP and how we go benefit in the country. 2030, now we Salon send we registration letter and 2040.
Well, Family, good morning. One for welcome to our usual program. We just kick off because of the rain, some constraints. Well, of course, my colleague Theo been just go for a taxi for one come at least for you get some information. But we just want to tell you now, say if you listen to this program, you can tune in to we sister station them if you date on Kolili, Bo, Bond, Pujon, Makini, Moyamba, Cambia, Kenema, Kaila, Konadugu, Waterloo, and of course Freetown will get Radio Universal, Radio Culture, Citizen, and of course SLBC. You will get with the one with the Makini, Kono, and even Kailam. So make sure say you send a message to 076470400. But quickly before we go to news brief, get a press release we come out from the government of Sierra Leone, Ministry of Information and Communications. The press release say government attention don't draw to one news where they go around the social media where they talk say His Excellency the President Dr. Ernest Bai Koroma don't pass away. The Ministry of Information for Sika government one for inform all Salon people and the general public say them kind thinking and they but the president say it not just false and it not just not true but it tell like say them people and the way they imagine and a dream then they dream them false and fake news then they President Nkrumah he well he dey king and he ready for still commit himself for implement the agenda for prosperity, particularly na this crucial term in governance na the country where the country they prepare for get the national election inside 2018. The one for member the public say His Excellency just turned back from one very successful ECOWAS meeting na Liberia, who say he been go get engaged. You know what? Plenty issue them with the border the country and the regional developments. Yesterday, June 9, 2017, he Pulnado, the jersey of the national team, the Young Stars, as they been prepare for take part in the African Cup of Nations qualifier against Kenya. Well, for sake of this, they call all Salon people, the fans, for go, them tell people them for go to the National Stadium for support Leon Stars victory. So then consider this, say, the kind talk then they, and then just want for well the good work where His Excellency they work for make sure say people and we get by that. We know they see good things. We bend for just turn people their attention from the actual thing of the agenda for prosperity. Governments believe, say yes, a free speech, but for continue for recognize the importance of social media, especially if you use them responsibly and for promote good governance, democracy, the rule of law, peace, and stability. We wish and one for talk to the general public for let them tap for the pull them kind news then they when a fake news we will go for defeat the true purpose of freedom of expression. One time more, the ministry, one for talker, tell people the fact say His Excellency, the President, Dr. Anesbai Kuruma, they are alive and he fully commit himself for transform the country and the general public. So, and the one let the general public go about the normal business. Come out from the Minister of Information and Communication, Mohamed Bangura. Well, Theophilus, good morning.
Yeah, good morning, Dalmas. Good morning, family.
All right, so welcome to the program.
Oh, indeed. Thank you very much. And, you know, myself, I've been listening to that audio where somebody saying, the person the way they talk is so confident.
Yeah.
He's so confident.
The man, you know, it's time for convince people and for let people and believe. You can imagine.
It talks say let go push afar. It say the president don't die and then they suppress the information.
I know
it's not possible. It's not possible. But anyway, let go push afar. Like you say when the same man died, the actor in life.
Yes.
Now so they don't do President Buhari na Nigeria.
Yes,
you see,
yes.
You know, when man they aspire for position, they get for evaluate himself very well, and because eventually go end up for be an embarrassment to the whole society, just like it happened to the Nigerian president. But that's far from our own president. Okay, yeah. He's doing fine, and even for sure say nothing not do. I think I was not there, but the time say even go to National Stadium.
No, yes.
For go witness
the stadium yesterday.
Fine. Now for sure say. So when I for sure say the president self they respond to the kind sensitive rumors then they because they know go say man died that is dumb. Not very important position than they so there are a lot left for pass on the kind deliberate information, and even if you hear the kind of information they just dismiss them, right? Just dismiss them until it come up from an authentic source. Okay?
Yeah.
Alright, we'll go on and you know then catch some teachers them. 3 teachers and 5 students, then the teachers then they organize a retake of the WASC examination for the particular picking and they don't sit WASC about almost a month ago. Then they go catch this then teacher there. You know the names of the teachers them na Mavi Francis Kamara, Amara Kamara, and one Mohammed Mamo. Then they teach history, English language, and literature respectively na the Ansarul Islamic Secondary School na Kenema. And this incident take place na a place where they call Kamara Street na Allentown. Outside the man they begin organize this kind of secret syndicate because they happen to be examiners. And then they mark them paper there. So they take 150,000 euros per subject from picking them. I mean, and they go retake the examination. So you can see where some man don't do hard work, he don't study, he go sit. Then someone don't do hard work, he get leakage, he get opportunity, you go see he come out with distinction. They will go to college now, he not able to defend them. So this action, the Anti-Corruption Commission and the Sierra Leone Police, na them and they can call them bust, na them expose them, and the people them, the 3 teachers them, and the 5 school picking the day in police custody now. And I think to say this now thing will be done happen for a long time. And this does take me to another major issue where take place now for Fuabe College, where they say some serious spy. They say man the spy. The law department, they depend one particular module. So then, where the investigation they continue, but what they come out to the public and that they catch 3 prominent people them in the business of spying, and the indication is that they even get the question papers them before the examination. So now serious leakage they talk about. So we see some lawyers there where they parade around, perhaps they say go through that kind of thing. They are just that they not be catch them, right? But you see, you get some lawyer they speak, you're gonna say, hey, this man also intrigued. Anyway, the fact of the matter is that the educational standard, I mean, not same for the thrive very, very well with all the kind of things they are. And according to the information that come out, one of the people who they catch in the spine, in fact, a lecturer, I mean, in one other college, will go for go advance in studies, or for go pursue law degree. You know, I'm more for be lawyer, but they don't get the head. So sometimes it's a very serious issue. Mohammed Kamarim Masare, last week we talked say police detain him. And I will tell you, say now, Magistrate Judge B. Samai of the Kaila Magistrate Courts, na Shegbema, don't release him on self-bail. Mame Kamarimba, they stand trial on 3 count charges. 1, unlawful possession of stun gun. 2, unlawful possession of small arms. 3, carrying offensive weapon. Well, Mohammed Kamarimba plead not guilty to all them allegations there, and say in fact the team where they refer to as stun gun now just touchlight were in the use for charge in phone or for even show lights. So but the fact that the magistrates grant Mame Kamarimba Masari self bail, it means the police they blow the whole matter completely out of proportion, you know. Yes, and according to the public perspective, the police did not act on their own. It's like they were pushed. The Sierra Leone police, they recruit 2,000 personnel ahead of the 2018 general elections. And according to a senior personnel of the Sierra Leone police, this training and recruitment, when they do so, they focus mainly on the elections. That the officers there, where they recruit so now, they're going to go through the actual formal policing training, but not just training on elections management. So, and already suspicion there over the selection process. Some people they say leakage been there. Some people then get the answers there or the questions then before the examinations and that. But all of these are claims there where the police that they look into. But the fact of the matter is that there are grumbles here and there that it's like they don't decide already whether they want for take, and that the examination are just a formality where we can only hope that the recruits there in question will end up being political talks at the end of the day. That's our prayer. And of course, 104 people now they died in road accidents between January and June this year. And June not done it too. 104 people now them the coroner technician na Connaught mortuary disclose say na that kind of body they don't receive na the mortuary 104, 66 na man them, 38 na woman them. And the main causes for their accident they are na negligence and recklessness sometimes. And this figure work also 104 not just for Freetown, I think, because the coroner na Connaught mortuary in the, so you know go for perhaps account for the other dead body them na the other parts of the country. So it's a serious situation, and in fact, just 2 weeks ago or so, one serious accident took place around Senehu and Mofombo, where they say about 17 people then die. This is massive. Then just then days there, we get a very shocking news of the road of the death by road accident of Dr. Sheku Kane, one of the medical superintendents of the Kabbalah government hospital. The picture then there, he died in a very gruesome accident along the Kabbalah highway. One vehicle, it be move at a very slow pace, and not get no reflector light. So this man motorcar come out from the other end, it just go where pan this talk here, So, a fine for the checkpoint them, go they stop vehicles they will not get reflector lights, especially in dangerous routes. So many issues than there than most, but I think to make I just deal with two now. Then we'll go to to you, follow, we link up which we corresponded them. I will first count some more later on. The appeals courts don't rule in the SLPP case, and the main highlight of the ruling are that the 39 contested constituencies therefore redo the election the day back, and that the SLPP for reverts to the rules and regulations approved and gazetted by the PPRC and the government of Sierra Leone respectively. And both parties, both the complainant the side and the defendant the side, they all welcome the ruling, and they urge the SLPP for abide by the ruling. Although we don't see Brigadier Julius Madabio don't issue a press statement, we don't see Kanda Yumkela don't issue a press statement, and they all seem for the work towards the same direction of going by the directives of the court. But one major thing will happen, we're meeting to say a very foolish action by the SLPP. Now the expulsion of the 3 people them will take the matter to courts. If we're not serious about resolving with a fracas, what is wrong about the court ruling, and they will now go ahead and expel the man that will go the matter in a court all of a sudden? I think that is very, very foolish, and it really should say the SLPP is far from being ready for show up positively in the coming general elections. And the fact that that they revert to the 39 constituencies then mean to say all the peace efforts them where Ali Bangura be lead, for example, failed to address the underlying issue when at the 39 constituencies. So I think this judgment by the courts now a very superb one, and that's it. But then one more thing is that the government, after 100 days, when the CRC, the Committee for the Review of the Constitution, or the Constitutional Review Committee, where they submit and report to the president, the government is yet to issue a white paper, and they talk about referendum, timeliness of it, and all of that. So the fact say the president or the government not come up with the white paper for endorse or reject the recommendations of the CRC, then it put the whole constitutional review process, in difficulties.
All right, okay. Thank you very much, Theophilus. Well, quickly, we now wish to go right away, but Loco, as Abubakar Kanu, they on standby for giving information, what they tell you about the end of the Mami and Peking World Body Week, and plenty other things that we happen in that region day. Good morning, Abubakar.
Yeah, good morning, Dan. Good morning for this link and Theophilus. The people that really see to for this link really come alive from SLDC.
Tell me what's in there happen up at local.
Yes, the Mami and Peking World Body Week will be launched on the 1st of June 2017 this year. It don't end yesterday. Well, for those link, we happen for Waka inside 5 chiefdoms. Well, among the 5 chiefdoms, 4 the Biranka see and get the highest malaria cases them inside Port Local district. That is Mafoki, Marampa, Tokamasama, and Kafukulom chiefdom. And see we should go na Sanabolonto chiefdom for go ascertain and see that the black fly we they give that elephant sick should be reduced to that particular community. Well, but this link happen for visit them for 5 chiefdoms for ascertain and see the distribution of the bed net and same issue the vitamin A and the warming medicine they give to the picking them. Well, according to within Federation Olympic observe able for ascertain say the distribution of the bednet is transparent and also accountable to all the people we be inside the 5 kingdoms. Well, he also look at say the malaria cases we then we talk say they the highest increase inside the 4 kingdoms. Well, this now one by the initiative we government and international Soriat organizations they try for help so that they can able eradicate or reduce malaria inside Potloko district. But we Federation Link the worker, they also found certain things we become up during the launching. That is the using of the bed net for fishing, goalpost, and she also use them for wrap mango them. And self use them as a fence for gardening. Well, we Federation Link reach inside of Masama Kingdom, one village called Mana, able for assassin say they use this bed net for sort of a garden where the person use them for prevent sheep and goat for enter in garden. Well, we see also Federation Link reach our local Masama Kingdom, they go now fishing and see that they use this bed net for fishing. Well, inside Marapa Kingdom, they see this bed net in the user for ramp mango. As only be, this really so see, we then rank Kingdom as highest cases of malaria. Yes, that's true, and that say this the able hinder the progress of international organizations where they try for help Mama Starload. Well, according to the district medical officer, Dr. Tom Sisi, we immediately talk to Federation Link. He put and clearly say, as a result of all the evidences we Federation Link don't tell them, yes, that's not true, and that's the they try for put up scope mechanism in place for make sure that all the bed nets them where they distribute now the 11 children of local district, everybody we are a direct beneficiary for anger and also so that make them able to prevent malaria. Dr. Samsisi will be the talk with anxiety and happiness consider the outcome of this campaign. See, as a result of this, people focus on the media, the civil society, the parliamentary, the section chiefs, and the headman them for put hands on deck so that make them able to implement the bylaws them where they don't create inside Port Block or district. But it call on key stakeholders for see this as a reason why some of the bylaws not the whole. And them as health practitioners in the Ministry of Health and Sanitation, they see say anybody will falter, them bylaws there, the law for better. Well, it happened for me also the one of the parliamentary them we emphasize stronger one say then and DBN, the Ministry of Agriculture, Forestry and Food Security, because they don't see Bokukunga, Bele woman and kill them be they died before. But since the intervention of this rapid campaign and sensitization, most of the cases they now they go direct to the health centers. Well, the Director for Community Action for the Welfare of Children, Wina Kawek, Mr. Abubakar Sako, we now one of the leading agency for control and prevent malaria inside Port Local District, underscore see them as an organization, we don't come up with the assessment and survey indicator. So before you dump them, you see what is all the government also are true and that them as organization, we don't rank the children as the highest cases of malaria. But where then they get their funds from CRS, that's catching these services through Global Fund. Now they don't come up with other strategies for see that most of the communities them where they work for get the knowledge and awareness so that make the able help the people them for prevent malaria. Well, for other things, Move Salon, we are a non-governmental organization, don't boost farm children them inside Port Local district, where they don't provide granules and assorted vegetable system so that make women then take farming as a business. Mr. Mohamed Lami we are the national coordinator, he emphasizes and they get a support there through from Turkey so that the post-Ebola recovery will able reflect to the betterment of women them. Access to justice, we now one by the Soriat organization where they help people them so that make the able access justice. They don't train but 70 women them. Then women there for stand as paralegal by the community. We they talk, Madam Zainab Bangura, we are the district coordinator for access to justice inside Port Loko district, emphasize then therefore provide ID card and T-shirts to all the 70 women them and the men them during the course of the training. He said them as a Soriat organization, they don't provide legal services to women them within the system advantage for seeker justice. Well, the Sierra Leone Ebola Survivors Association, when the first list, they don't commemorate June 8th as the day when they discharge the first Ebola survivor inside Kenema, inside Mama Saloon. The Minister for Social Welfare, Gender and Children's Affairs, Dr. Olainka Ivan Bladen, be as a key speaker. He emphasized Ebola survivors them inside this country, they face a lot of challenges. But through the efforts of the government, when the President, Dr. Anesbe Kuruma, don't try to help them so that make the aim will stand tall and add value for seeker ways than they do. See, such is organizations them will help greatly to improve the livelihood of Ebola survivors. Mr. Seri Bangura, we the chairman, he emphasized as a result of the intervention of Soriat organization, them as organization and Timusu association, they protect the life and spiritual well-being of survivors. As the presidential apprentice, Alaji Dr. Alpha Said Bakar don't commission the peace monument na Lunge inside Talibu Junction, for Lunge, Kafubulon, Chiblo. We at the top. Alaji Dr. Alpha Said Bakar emphasized the President, Dr. Anet Kuruma, now one of the leading agency for promote peace and harmony among Sierra Leoneans. Alaji Dr. Alpha Said Bakar we did the launch. He said, make Sierra Leoneans take the rights where they write at the peace monument, we for the Kolo EV, headed by the director, Mr. Abu Mansari, where he emphasized as a Sierra Leonean, the need for put Sierra Leone first, like the agenda for prosperity, we don't see they don't improve the infrastructure development, and now peace will prevail inside Mama Saloon. Reporting for Federation Link, OG and OGP, Mina Abubakar Kami report from Port Loko, the Black Mass London. We don't know when a newly established Port Loko at the city in the northwest region.
Thank you very much, Abubakar. We'll go straight away to Kenema, because Kenema is on standby for give you information about them born some teen day where I think say Ahmed Kalon they on standby for give you the information. This na Federation Link and say according to reports the court don't burn large quantity of jamba, na Kenema. But anyway, let's go straight away to Ahmed Kalon for they give you full detail of that report there. Na Kenema. Well, this na Federation Link. You can send your text message them to 076 470 400. You will be part of the program. Yes. Good morning, Ahmed Kalon.
Good morning.
Yes. Tell me what's in the happening there.
Well, inside Kenema, the magistrate in Kenema born plenty kipasu, about 25 plastic, some cartoon, and some tie like wood bundle. They get around before the court meeting in Kenema yesterday, and light fire panel, put petrol, light fire panel, and burn them. The burning issue, the magistrate court, they don't invite people, then stakeholders and the society, including the media, to let them go. But the master of registrar, Peter Kamara, they say, maybe they look for see plenty people then, but they not see them. It is something because plenty when they call them, what the police can normally call exhibit when I ask you, now they expect. But this time around, everybody will go impress in a very large quantity of jamba in bond. Onlookers and they make comments by virtue of their age. Then old people they be killing. Hey, now they hear them to care, they take with them the cause carnage in society where they involved with. Why then young man and they say, now but who for the lost soul, we see that they can't burn this jamba. the master of registrar talk say police we don't arrest some people then we hold them and bad them and they carry them go to court. When the magistrate court don't prove say they're guilty, they find them, they don't sentence them, the amount pay fine and go back in the jail. So the police don't pull them in one hand there, but then say go watch what did happen. So the master of registrar say, may they born out before everybody let it say the court not the compromise, the use and the aim for letting all and hand then bad thing because it's a danger to the society. The woman when at the prosecutor, the police inspector, they talk say police don't change themselves this time around because they don't find out say all the things are the poor society and they unbug the bubble that will make some then the create. Inside the inspector maybe talk back say they arrest 2 bundle mosquito net where they know say if it not even belong to the free healthcare, but it belong to the Ministry of Health, and they call the Ministry of Health the DMO for letting hand that over to them. That happened before the magistrate got it yesterday. After the plenty time, the order they come on from Kenema say, Blama Road, when at the entrance will go inside Kenema. No get better road, and also they no get light. They say that a disgrace to Kenema. Report from Kenema also say from the Ahmadiyya Junction, when at the main road for enter for cars inside Kenema, the company where they make the road don't they do some program. How plenty people they call and say Natar and they put investigation don't put they say they don't spend boku money for me that Chinese farm area. Inside they don't pack dirty boku. And if they let so rain come, the place could pull back, they will spend plenty money again for letting do. They will say the put where we will not know the call and tar. They say, na tack them, they tack the road for it not well. So if at all not tar them put, then they ask the question that plenty of areas and the long distance where they not do nothing they just dig and left. Why is that area there they concentrate? The plenty people don't access it indeed. The kind of information come out say na tax the tax that side container they then go tax and left until after the rain. The same blame will be the crisis in other electricity over 7 months because of the transformer before. They don't glad now last week Saturday when light begin come. And from when light come, it's just a week like small number they continuously. As you will not get you money for buy the credit. So Blama Road community, the Funiko community, even the area we say the Eastern Radio, they don't cry for light. The lights don't come back home. So the people don't gather. So go meet the engineer with it in charge of an EDSA. They just take it. But although they don't suffer for long, but they are letting the ground not be again because transformer, that thing with them believe say it makes it not only for pay. After that, the Kamanda issue, where they don't become national issue, everybody is so concerned. Wednesday afternoon, after we don't allow Kamanda to walk out of the court, they don't say the bail interest. Plenty people be there and Kamanda when they dance up and down. Kamanda be the address the people in the area say, you know, she now says salon people for change. And back from when the commotion is going to the dance and she's going to take out his Kenema, that don't do for so say salon people not ready for more democracy, they're not ready for any human rights violation. We explain to the people then, which is the legal arrest, and it's been a self-defense, and it's no commit no crime. But as they address the youth one for let them be peaceful, let them by the law, it has been found difficult at the point where you say, I tell the HLPP, thank you for the solidarity with the soul. The young man will begin the Allah, but when I stop now, make a talk. It can long time. And that makes plenty people begin to say, if Kamanda come out APC, it can't be one talk but flag that they say 30 months, you know, that side of it, they decide to form a young party and a force for economy and Italian politics. Because if you come on at home, they go not change your side, inside the host and fine. Plenty people have to say they go able to go at the change your side and sit on the well. Not food for thought. So now that happens, it's like getting for now.
All right, thank you very much, Ahmed Kalon. Thank you. For Ahmed Kalon, we did try for go Koena Dugu, Tonkole districts, because of course we dey go at least we could get some information from Radio Colin 10. Radio Colonten they on standby for make at least Cambia district. All right, so we'll go Cambia district now and talk to somebody for give you information as to what's happening now Cambia district this morning. This Federation link, remember say you go send your text message to 076470400, and this Federation link will come your way, and of course me and Theophilus Brenda the studio, and I know they're on. Okay, I think say this person no, well, I don't think he prepared himself for any information. But then there we go. Kailan District and talk to Alpha. Talk to Fudi El Sanjuma, and then we see what's in Fudi get for we now. Kailan District, Fudi Sanjuma. This the Federation link, the program where they come your way, when OGI, of course, they put on this program. Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Why should they wait for connect?
Yes.
Like I just said, yesterday at the National Stadium, Leon Stars beat Kenya 2-1.
Yes.
And that now the African Cup of Nations qualifying series. So which means Sierra Leone already begin to make a very good mark. We just hope say we will sustain this one, because I don't say where Salon make any big name in football, and I think say this is very serious. And His Excellency the President was there to give his support to the team, and the field be really flop with patriotic Sierra Leoneans. They were able to go, and thanks to Star TV, and I think say AYV as well. I don't know for SABC, but I think to say they be show the game live. So I think to say it's good where that happened. Then why should they stay try for link up? Where Big Brother and Kenema they talk about the bundles of marijuana where say they burn, a smile, But what happened? Roswell Magistrate Court was like Magistrate Sirewuri a sentence 21 people them. Yeah. A sentence 21 people them, 20 young man and 1 woman, for 1 year, 6 months, or pay a fine of 1,500,000 leons because they catch them on one side and they smoke marijuana. We're meeting to say be very unfair punishment to them, especially where the world they think about not punishing people where they consume they can't anymore. And the same magistrate just few days after that kind of unfair verdict day, somebody else appear before them. When a stab somebody, this person go get 15 stitches. The person where he won't so in the hospital for weeks before he recover. Magistrate Sirewuri sentenced that person there 1 year imprisonment or he pay a fine of 1 million leons. So for the man where smoke wangers marijuana will not affect nobody, it get heavier punishment than somebody where for don't kill somebody in the first place. So there's a lot of unfair play around the marijuana that I make with the Rastaman they call for the decriminalization and an effective control of them. Because not see that one the way they go bono, and you see now the people the perception waiting police can hold as evidence, not as exhibit, not in the can always tender and go to places and see where this thing is being consumed. So I think to say punishment is not the key anymore. It's about controlling it and let the state start to begin make money out of them. Because we know of private individuals there where they make lots and lots of money out of them and nothing is coming to the state and the state cannot stop it. So for them to continue for punish people them or for bond, this and that, it's not the solution to it. than us.
Theophilus.
Oh yes, that's the fact.
No, I don't think say this country ready for that.
All right, well, they cannot stop it. The country cannot stop it that much. What I'm saying, they cannot stop it.
Yes.
So it makes sense to control what you cannot stop.
Now, before that, we go plant team for it, but we
No, there's no problem with that. Me not get problem with that. But what do they eat? What do they eat is different from the marijuana in many cases.
I mean, whatever you may say, the amount of people that will take marijuana, no plenty pass we the eat less. You know, so
I don't believe so.
The government obviously go concentrate on for planting less.
Let me just say it don't make any sense.
Rather than planting marijuana. Of course, then say drug.
It's not a drug, actually.
Well, you go say so.
As far as we are concerned, it's not a drug.
You go say so.
What I say, and most, it makes no sense to continue to decriminalize or to criminalize something you cannot stop.
No,
they cannot stop it. No government in the world can stop it.
No, but this one, not the world over.
No, it's not the world over.
Yeah,
you are not. You know, you yourself know. Countries around the world whether legalize the marijuana for medicinal, recreational, economic, and other purposes.
Then get the reason why then.
For good reasons. Because they can think better. They can think better than us. So if you see them decriminalize them or they legalize them, it shows say. I mean, they know it's a depend. And even the UN, the UN doesn't say years and years of trying to control. I mean, what they call and drug use, enough yield any dividend. So now that they move to encourage the states for stop punishing people rather than effectively controlling.
So you want for legalize them? No?
Well, we are not talking about legalization. We are talking about decriminalization and effective control, and also pushing for judicious use.
If somebody they misuse them, and then they go cause passing away, obviously, you don't see somebody will not get aid for drink home. If drink they misbehave,
well, then at the extreme case, then at the rare case, then at the rare case. It not always be the case in almost time, right? Look like that guy will go take that iron rod, whap somebody, and the person go take 15 stitches. What can you attribute that to? Just bad mind, just bad-mindedness.
Yes, but don't smoke.
Smoke with
this thing will.
No, you know where the terrorists and the Islamic terrorists, the way they go, they put bomb around themselves, they go explode them. Now what did they do?
No, some of them take their hard drugs.
Well, I don't know about that.
No, they I mean, for like get mind for.
No, but what are they saying? That is
things.
the simplistic way of arguing it. For say, so tell the man they don't go smoke something.
Under the influence of some kind drug, we go make you get a mindy for just grab and do something.
Well, I think to say ideology greater than the effect of ideology, where you don't go inside your skull. It's far different from taking something to go and do something.
No.
Now I can tell you for free. That's fact.
If when you did in sober mind.
Well, I talk about somebody where they don't indoctrinate. For example, the Islamic terrorists. Then.
Well, now yes, if they don't indoctrinate you. Okay. Hold on. Anyway, I did with Joseph Ama. Joseph, good morning.
Good morning.
Yeah, Joseph, go a little bit from the radio. Move a little bit.
Good morning to everybody. Good morning to you and
yeah. So what's happening now, Matthew John?
Well, the people now coming by cream, they welcome the idea of development. We don't reach them at this present time. We Salon government don't really approve agricultural business center with an ABC in common. Now they coming by cream chiefdom. They, according to the paramount chief, they say for quite a long time they don't the right, they don't meet and talk with the government of Sierra Leone for make it try and help them so that they will get ABC center in that particular chiefdom. But through the Minister of Agriculture, Forestry and Food Security, the government approve them. They say they welcome the idea, and he also continue for tell me when our PC Mohamed Kuruma Messi, he also say frantic efforts where they apply for locate the ABC center at the chiefdom, and he confirms say materials that don't arrive now at the chiefdom. As yesterday, they tried to talk to me through a telephone conversation. They tell me say materials don't reach at the chiefdom, and today they work there for day in progress. That's like happy moment of the people in that part of the country when are coming by green. But one thing where now a bitterness inside the hearts. Now, like 3 weeks ago, we one fully soiree at the age of 9, at the age of 3, we disappear na Benduma inside Yigikebe section going by 3. So that one instead the people that they actually look forward for me to see justice may prevail, because this matter done in the Sierra police inside Matru, where the police they do investigation. But one thing we then for how the people and the children say, then see the people then when the suspect them back na the village where they did it presently. And the local unit commander as likely be talk with them and say in don't transfer this matter to legal counsel for medical advice, professional advice on this particular issue. So that the reason was that they allow the suspect then for now for me then go on bail. Made them bail them because the mature cell, enough for making occupy them people then. So therefore for now they don't bail them for them they outside until the advice so they get for common at the legal board. As for now. So presently the people now the children they call the so it has organization, the child-based organization, the Ministry of Social Welfare, Gender and Children's Affairs, the legal council when they get for give professional advice that they want make justice be prevail. That this thing will not happen, the chief they try for talk say they're really not happy if at all government not try as much as possible. And the people who get for look into this issue, they're not able to stand very strong for me to investigate this matter. Because this thing happened now during the day hour, as according to the information where the paramount chief say get people in the village. At the time where a heavy storm began for blow, now the children where heavy rainfall, at that time where this boy began for disappear. And even up to now, for this worry remains the need for fear. So it's like if at all they wanted to look into this issue, the Sierra police, the legal aid board, they for look into this issue, they're not looking to us strongly to make justice and bring out the perpetrators to book. They say they're not really, really happy over the kind of thing we don't happen at that particular children. So therefore, it appeal to everybody we get, a link to this particular issue for me to find out actually what will happen about this mobile in issue. For Federation Link, Joseph Morrison Amara, Voice of Female Radio.
All right, okay. Thank you very much, Joseph Morrison Amara from Matru Jong. But quickly, I just get some text message before we go. This one say for strengthening democracy in the country, saying things to the opposition leader, ADP, then for just left arm and forget bottom. Therefore, just left arm and forget about the case. It's not Umar Ubundu, na the Pia Water. And say then people we them fend then catch when that exam fraud. Say them for carry them go courts for show example to the other one them. We still get the habit for the grade we educational system of the country. The same Mr. Theo, one for tell you thank you for the spice up the program with your accurate news brief. Ramadan Mubarak to you from Umaru Bundu Dipai Wata. Well, these are some of the text messages that we, of course, Theo, we get for join outside broadcast, but we'll try for roundup.
All right. Something happened at Samalin Chiefdom. We start sucking the operate when I say policeman them and soldier them, they descend on the innocent people them. Whether they beat, whether they kick, this and that and that. So investment not for day at the detriment of the people because it's a very serious one. And maybe the other issue I go touch on small now the fact say IMF don't grant Sierra Leone $224.2 million for help address economic challenges. And yes, according to the information, and this comes at the eve of elections, where should say the international community, particularly in this case the IMF, still get confidence over the current government. And two fiasco in there where donors they not want for release money to government them when they approach election and when the president they exit. One, they say the exiting president go embezzle the funds. Secondly, that they go use the funds for campaigning. and that be affect the former president Alhaji Tijan Kabawen between 2005 and 2007. The international community be left for send money for fear that they go use the money where they go send for politicking. Well, make us stop here than Moss.
Well, okay, I think so now we go round up. We want for tell me family and plenty thank you. But before we go, I just want for warn people tell people say the social media some of we they misuse them in a very wrong way. The person will go on the social media, we go talk say with president don't pass away in that serious and confidence manner. We just want for make say then kind news then day you know for the think and self because you find out say anybody will be a leader then I God appointed and no say God always the be in them. And if you the think that way they wonder how, why and what to make you come up with then kind fake news then they just for bring some panic and confusion at the country. I don't know how you feel where you say the person where you say don't die Dana Stadium they watch national match. I don't know how you feel. I don't know how you think. Who say you there right now? I don't know how you think. If a person self advise you for say that. Yes.
That must understand say the possible they bend that or do the fact that out of the country they.
Well, you see, now this some of them can they outside the country, then they come up with such a video for just create some confusion at the country. But we just want to tell you say where they that say they can trace you, and if they catch you, must not say a serious crime because standing and call them cyber crime, where you will go jail for long term. So let we left for the misuse the social media, let we use them for educate ourselves, use them for entertain, and use them for pass correct and fruitful message where you go benefit the country. Well, on that note, we'll put down the curtain. We want for tell everybody we take part in the program. It's unfortunate some are unable to reach them, but we know say we'll go for reach them next week. And thanks to all we fervent listeners. Of course, we always remember say they listen, Justice Kawan, and to Ajaramatu Kaking, and of course Jawad and other people. We, in fact, I remember my friend, Alaji. We don't pass away now, but all the same, one for telling a thank you. Well, thanks to Wion IT man, we of course James, and then we get Aminata, of course, of OGI Safety also with we. So we meet with technical man Suri Aija, the announcer on duty. Now, of course, Wion legal man. And Mina that must say a pleasant Sunday. Bye bye.